beautiful tarot tribe. Welcome to the channel Enlighten Me Tarot. My name is Rebecca, and today we are here to do your monthly reading for the month of December 2025. And as always, I'm going to start out with little tidbits of astrology for you. So hang on to your hats. If you don't want to hear the astrology, you can click in the description box the timestamp and move on to your monthly reading. But this will be very important so you can connect the dots with that reading as well. Okay, starting out, we have a full moon in Gemini on the 4th of December, okay? So this is, we know Gemini is all about intelligence, communication, information, but how will this affect you emotionally? Because we know the moon is all about emotional fulfillment. It's all about the society as a whole. So what we have is that there's going to be a lot of information, truths being told or revealed, revelations that will be affecting you emotionally. It could be in a relationship, it could be towards family and friends, but this is going to be definitely something that will be, for some of you, difficult. And the some that I'm talking about is my mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So you may be feeling this a little deeper than most, okay? Then we also have Mercury. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. we have the Mars, Sun, and Venus in Sagittarius. Woo, that's a lot, right? And it's going to be squaring Saturn and Neptune. What does that mean? Well, Saturn is all about the karma, right? Saturn is the god of karma. It's the big god of karma. So you may be feeling or seeing karmic cycles come to a close, right? Karmic relationships coming to an end. You may have felt very stuck for a long period of time, but now you'll be breaking free. And I keep hearing the Queen song, I want to break free, right? Well, here it is. Here is your time to break free. In regards to planet, though, especially with Neptune there, this talks about usually the Sun and Venus is always historically been a time where we will see a volcano. And I do believe there have been some that are erupting, but this is going to be pretty massive, okay? And I don't say this to scare you. I say this to prepare you. A volcano, we have, anything with water that could be affecting you, could be affecting your car, your home, your lifestyle. If you live close to, water, could be a hurricane, could be quite a number of things, but just keep in mind that Neptune has to do with water, right? Anything that has to do with water in your surroundings. So I want you to be aware of that too. Okay. Jupiter and Uranus will be in retrograde, which is fine. Jupiter, the planet of luck, Uranus, planet of unexpected energies, so not so bad, but not so great either, right? But overall, you will be seeing and feeling that energy kind of peel off, like the scabs peeling off. The karma is going away. Your karmic debt is being paid. It's time to move forward in 2026. All right. So for your reading, I am going to do a Celtic cross. I'm going to activate the reading with the starry beginnings. We're going to pull your Celtic cross, and then we will clarify as well with this deck. And I'm going to find out if there are any additional blockages or supporting energies with this deck. So hold on, we will get started with your reading very, very soon. Please remember, these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everyone. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. I also do personal readings. My email is in the description box below. I do not solicit readings, so if someone is reaching out to you impersonating me, it is not me. Do not send them any funds, please. And also, we will be getting a live in this month. Last month was impossible. I couldn't get it done. This month we will be getting it done because I want to do one more before the year closes out, and I'm looking at the week of the 19th of December. Okay, so stay tuned for that. If you're part of the Tarot Tribe, you'll get a notification. If you're not, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can find out when we go live and ask questions for free. And you can get your answers, unlimited number of cards pulled. All right, so there you have it. Let's get started with your reading for December. Hello, my beautiful fire sign, my Leos. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started with your December 2025 monthly reading. Oh, excuse me. My allergies. We are starting a brand new beautiful month, and I hope you got to listen to the astrology of the month as well, because it's going to be very pivotal for your reading to be aware. So let's get started by pulling a Starry Beginnings card for you. Okay, let's pull a Starry Beginnings. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity and guidance for my beautiful Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the energy around my Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2025? There it is. All right. Leo, your card is you are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance, okay? This could mean that you're also being called to teach, to share the knowledge that you have gained about life, about career, about finances, because you will be on display. This will be on display for others. So be aware of that energy for the month of December. Let's pull your Celtic cross. Let's pull your Celtic cross. Angel, spirits, and guides, what is the energy surrounding my beautiful Leos for the month of December? What's in the heart of their reading? The heart of the energy for December. Crossing this energy. And the foundation for my Leos, please. Recent past. Crowning energy. Immediate future. How do my Leos see themselves? Environment, please. Oh, goodness. Hopes and fears. And long-term outcome, please. Okay, the bottom of the deck and the overall energy, we have the moon, Piscean energy. And if you saw the beginning of the video, you know that the moon energy this month is going to be very pivotal. Starting on December the 4th, below that we have the Three of Swords, disappointment, heartbreak, sadness, There could be some revelations that you are not aware of, some secrets coming to light. All right. In the heart of your reading, we have the Knight of Wands. Spontaneous action. Oh, give me 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, Leos. Doorbell. Can't help the doorbell. All right. So we have in the heart of your spread, the Knight of Wands. That's some spontaneous action, some energy that did not see a long-term value, right? It's like, oh, this feels great, so I'm going to move that way, but not thinking of the long terms. Crossing this energy or supporting this energy is the Ten of Wands, right? Lots of burdens associated with this energy. Oh, hold on. Sneeze. Whoa, excuse me. Lots of burdens associated with this spontaneous action. In the foundation or unconscious energy, we have the Hangman. Hanging back to really see what transpires from all this, right? Getting the 3,000-foot view of what's truly happening. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Wands. It's a defensive energy. Crowning energy, we have the Sun card, Leo energy. So I do feel like you're coming from out of the darkness into the light, right? Coming from the moon to the sun, whatever it is, revelations, revealed, all of this is coming in for your highest good. For the immediate outcome, we have the Two of Pentacles, trying to decide which way to go forward, because you're still not balanced. There's still no balance here. How my Leos see themselves, we have the Ace of Pentacles. You know, I feel like this could be a lot around financial stability. Then we have the Devil, toxic energies. You may be giving in to some things that are not conducive to your financial gain, okay? Then we have the Empress in the hopes and fears. The Empress is all about cultivating, creating, nurturing, giving birth to new life. I feel like that's the hope that you have, springing forth something new. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is another for the long-term outcome, which is another call to action. It's all about communication. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'm going to put, right, something to hide the nudity on my Devil card. Let's clarify the Moon. Piscean energy. What do we see hidden here? What is hidden here? It's hidden with the Moon. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Tower, and we have the Seven of Swords. So there was partnership, relationship here that crumbled with the Tower moment, and it crumbled because there was untruths, secrets, lies, energy. That's the heartbreak, right? And it also, that could have led to this spontaneous energy. Somebody didn't think of the long-term ramifications of what they were doing, and now it's created all this burden from this rift. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Wow, the Moon. Look at that. The Moon is the first thing that pops out. Yeah, secrets, lies, and authentic, sneaky energy. We have the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Wow, this is really on a trip here. I do feel that you're working very hard at kind of smoothing things out, but you're not really clear how to do that. Or they may not be clear how to do that with you, but they're working on doing that. However, with the Moon card, you still don't know everything, right? Or everything still has not yet been revealed. Now remember, at the beginning of the video, if you watch the intro, we talked about the Moon in Gemini. And this is all about revelations, information overload, right? Still holding back with the Four of Pentacles. This is definitely affecting the home with the Four of Wands. Now let's clarify the Hangman. Let's clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman energy. All right. We have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're still keeping your distance here. Still want to keep your distance for a little bit because you're still not clear on everything that's transpired. Even though you persevered, you're moving forward, you're healing yourself, right? The pain was pretty great. And you're not sure if you, again, you're aware of everything. Yeah, you may have been with the Nine of Cups just a little too complacent in how things were going. Do you take responsibility for any of that, right? You're trying, that's what you're trying to get through here. Think about. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands in the past. Clarify the Seven of Wands in the past energy. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. You're deciding whether or not to forgive. There's a lot of regrets involved in this connection. A lot of heartbreak and sadness. And you realize you can't throw all of the blame on the other person, but how much do you take? How much do you keep? Right? And do you forgive this person? You're obviously not letting them in right now with the Seven of Wands, but you're just not clear on the whole situation. There's that Temperance card. Yeah, you're trying to process everything, and it's going to take time. Let's clarify the Sun card. Leo energy. Clarify the Sun card. Two more for the Sun. Last card for the Sun. We have the Empress. We have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Two of Wands. I do feel that you're thinking that it would be better for you to turn your back on this connection, relationship, and just move forward in your own world, creating a new life, you know, starting from scratch. Like turning your back on this and starting from scratch. You feel like that's where you may find your happiness. And that is a reality that you will have to face. That's why you're moving into the Two of Pentacles, because you're not clear yet how you want to transpire, how you want to transmutate all of this pain, because there is a lot of pain here. That Three of Swords keeps rearing its head. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. For the immediate future, clarify the Two of Pentacles. Last card for the Two of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, see, you're torn. You really like having a home, a family, you know, really like having being the provider, being the husband, being the father. So you're not clear. Do you give this another opportunity, or do you go forward with logic in the headspace that tells you move on? Society telling you to move on. Don't give this another opportunity. But you do feel and you do recognize that there's still a pull towards that connection. See? Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You made a commitment towards this. Do you just bolt now? Do you just go? And that's why you're having the Ace of Pentacles come out here in your environment. Let's clarify the Devil. Capricorn energy. Let's clarify the Devil with Capricorn energy. Clarify the Devil with Capricorn energy. All right, we have the Two of Cups, we have the World card, and we have the Page of Wands. If you want a brand new beginning with this person, you're going to have to close out everything from the past. All the dark secrets, all the toxic energies, you will have to forgive and give a clean slate. That's that World card, okay? Starting anew with the Page of Wands. If you want this partnership to take a new turn, those are the steps you're going to have to begin with. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Swords and the outcome, long-term outcome. Clarify the Knight of Swords and the long-term outcome. Angel, spirits, and guides, clarity, and guidance. What's the energy for the Knight of Swords? We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Now, by the end of December, you're coming from a more emotional space, okay? You're really giving into what you're feeling, what your intuition is telling you to be true. Especially, look at all these cups. The King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. This is all about moving forward in emotional space. So I do feel that it's possible you could give a cup to this person from the past. You could give them another opportunity, but it's also very possible you're turning your heart space energy and your emotions towards someone new. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords and the Death card and Chariot. So many of you are heading in a brand new direction, closing this cycle with this person to start something new. Yeah, that's that Seven of Wands. Back to the Seven of... oh my God, Seven of Pentacles back to the Seven of Wands. Full circle. All right, full circle. But I definitely feel a lot of you are closing this out and moving into something new, heading out to new adventures and sowing new seeds, okay? Let's close out with this beautiful deck to find out if there are any other energies in this reading. Any other energies supporting this reading, please? Last card, please. All right. We have ideas. Yeah, it's all about the headspace. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Should you go forward? There's a lot of, that's that back and forth, the Two of Pentacles energy. Then we have action. There's someone's actions that caused all of this to transpire. And we have change. Yep, that Death card, the World card. Something has got to change in order for you to move forward. So these cards support the reading as it is. So there you have it, my beautiful Leos. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me any comments below. If you're not part of the Tarot Tribe, hit that subscribe button or even hit the hype button to award points and allow this video to move into the higher YouTube algorithm. It's been my pleasure, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye for now.